ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोर्श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरकृष्णे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, 4th chapter, verse number 31. Sri Sukadeva Goswami is explaining or answering the question which was raised by Parikshit Maharaj after he heard the meeting between Vidura and Maitreya. Then his question was that if all the Yadavas were cursed by the Brahmanas to be killed in the family feud, then how come Uddhava was spared? When even Lord Krishna himself left and Balram also, then how is that he did not get killed or give up his body? So he started answering this, and he said that when Lord Krishna came to know that his family members had been cursed, and this was the pretext on which he wanted to gather everybody and leave, then he followed in the following manner. And actually we did not read the verse number 30. So he considered that after he leaves, then there has to be somebody to represent him, because Lord wants that knowledge should continue. This is one of his intention, that the religious principles are propagated in the world for the welfare of humanity. So this is the best welfare which can be done to human beings, to give them transcendental knowledge. Because all other types of welfare are related to the physical body, and since body itself is temporary, those welfares are also temporary and does not help in the ultimate sense. Because the real problem of the living entity is ignorance of his own Swarupa and knowledge about the Lord. And if you go on feeding to the senses, mind, body, whatever, That makes no difference to the soul which is immersed in ignorance and caught up in Maya. So the real welfare, and this is what Lord Krishna does, that is, he gives transcendental knowledge. Therefore in Bhagavad Gita he says, Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram ihe vidyate. And there is nothing which is more pavitra, more pure, purifying, uplifting than transcendental knowledge. Jnanam labdha param shantim achirena adhigacchati. And only by attaining transcendental knowledge one attains peace. Otherwise, there is always some disturbance. Bhakti mukti siddhi kami sakalya shant. Krishna bhakti niskami tayo shant. Chaitanya Charitamrita Sri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami says that those who are looking for sense enjoyment, want liberation or some perfections. These days people are not after perfections, but in olden days when technology was not there, then people used to do sadhana to get perfection, like how to fly in the air or how to walk on water or produce something by moving hands. This was very common in India. Many people will be just, or how to control somebody, how to get an apsara from the heaven. So these were the types of siddhis people would do. So now technology has made everything available. So nobody is after such siddhis. So bhakti, mukti, siddhi, kami, sakalya sant, all these people are dissatisfied because none of these things are satisfactory to the soul unless the soul realizes its own relationship with the Lord. Till one comes to this position to realize the relation with the Supreme Person, one will remain lost. So like if one is sleeping and dreaming, no matter how much you eat in your dream, you can eat cake or pasta or lasagna, when you wake up you are hungry because nothing is going in your stomach. It's all external. So similarly, no matter how much one enjoys, it's not touching the soul at all. Asango hi ayam purusha. The soul is completely aloof. It has no type of relation with the physical body. In Nyaya there are different types of relations. There is a relationship of physical contact. Like the book is on the table, so there is a physical contact. The soul is not in physical contact with the body. There is a relation of inherence. Like sugar is sweet, so sweetness and sugar have a relationship of inherence, means they cannot be separated. Wherever there is sugar, there will be sweetness, and wherever there is sweetness, and it has to exist in the medium. Slight problem at the beginning. Where is my... see how long it will last. So it doesn't have the relationship of inherence, and there are some other types of relations, like one is called relationship of sambandha, means swarup sambandha, that one actually has the swarupa itself. Basically, the swarup sambandha is something like Krishna having his energy. So it's not something different, it cannot exist totally different. It is his very nature, that's why it's called Swarup Shakti. So that also is not there between body and soul. And any other type of relationship which you can conceive does not exist between soul and body. And therefore, any amount of satisfaction, this is finished. This battery, I don't know how long it lasts. It's up too much battery.